Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week's princess is going to be Anna from Frozen. So jumping right in, I've already started by applying my wig cap, and then I'm just going to use the Benefit Porefessional primer to prime my face. And then going in with the Collab foundation in Ivory, I'm just going to apply that all over my face and then just blend it in. And then going in with the Collab concealer as well, and this is in Sand. I'm just using that under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. I'm also going to use my finger to tap that out and kind of blend it in a little bit. Next, I'm going to use the Cover FX setting powder to set under my eyes. And then to prime my lids, I'm just going in with the Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer. And then for my lids, I'm going in with the Profusion Beautiful palette. And I'm just using this light peach in the crease. And then using this darker burgundy shade, I'm just going to mix those two together to create darker peachy pink crease color. And then I'm going in with the XNO Cosmetics Sunset Sky palette. I'm using this magenta shade to just deepen up that crease. And in that same palette, I'm just going to use the shimmery blue shade, and I'm just going to use my finger and pat that onto the lower half of my lid. And then with the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette, I'm going in with this gold, and I'm just applying that to the inner corner of my eyes, as well as the inner third of my lid and the lower lash line. And then for the outer part of my lower lash line, I'm going in with this dark pink shade from that same palette. And then I'm just going to line my upper and lower water lines. And then going in with the Wet n Wild Black Liquid Liner, I'm just going to create a wing. And then to contour my face, I'm going in with the Pretty Vulgar Bronzer, and I'm just going to use that on my cheeks, my forehead. I'm going to be putting this onto my chin a little bit above where my actual chin is, just to round off my face a little. And then going in with this Tarte blush, I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks and to the tip of my nose. And then because Anna does have some freckles, I'm going in with this brow pencil, and I'm just kind of pressing it into my skin and twisting it to create those freckle dots. I'm also going to use this same brow pencil to fill in my brows. And then to give my brows a more orangey tone, I'm going to be going over them with the Pretty Vulgar Bronzer. And then I'm just taking this lip gloss that I got from Ulta. This came in a sample pack. It doesn't have a name on it. It just says sheer lip gloss. So I'm just using that on my. And then going in with this eyeliner pencil, I'm just going to sketch in the dress. And it's easier if you just look at a reference photo for this. And then because my camera cut out, I just went in and I drew in the detail and design on the dress. And then I'm going in with the Pretty Vulgar Bronzer to shade around the top half of the dress. And then going in with the Mayron light blue and the teal shades from my Paradise palette, I'm just going to fill in the upper shirt area and my arms. And in that same Mayron palette, I'm going to use the dark pink, and I'm just going to fill in the entire shoulder area. And then going back in with that Sunset Sky palette, I'm just going to use this bright blue shade, and I'm going to shade around all of the light blue of the shirt. I'm also going to take the magenta from that same palette and shade around the pink. And then using the Mayron Wild Orchid color, I'm just going to create the design that's on the pink. And then taking the Mayron Amazon Green, I'm just going to draw in the designs on the actual dress. And then going in with the Global Colors Magenta Body Paint, I'm just going to create the flowers, and I'm going to use the light pink from the Mayron shade to put them at the bottom of the flowers. And then because the design on her dress does have some texture on it, I'm just going in with a light green body paint, and I'm just creating the lines. And then using the silver body paint from the Mayron palette, I'm just going to fill in the heart clips. And then with black body paint, I'm just going to fill in the rest of the outfit around all of the design and the collar. And then to deepen up that blue shirt a little bit to create some more shading, I'm just going back in with that Sunset Sky palette and using the dark blue matte shade, and I'm just going to create kind of a shadow. And then I'm just going to use this matte black eyeshadow to deepen up some of the black areas. And then I went ahead and added some lashes and a wig. I also filled in the gold around the black dress, but for some reason my camera didn't pick it up. And then once the wig's on, I'm going back in with some white body paint and just creating that stripe that she has through her hair. And that's it for the glam version of Anna. For the gore version of Anna, I wanted to make this look like Sven may have gotten jealous. So I'm just going to go in with some liquid latex, and I've already pre-made the hoof prints. I do have another video on my channel where I show how I make these, but basically it's just latex paste. So it's liquid latex and some flour. Because this is a reused prosthetic, the edges aren't as flat as I want them to be, so I'm just going to go in with a cotton ball and some latex and just fill in the gaps and smooth that out. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going in with some brown and black eyeshadow just to create some hoof marks in my clothing. And then using the e.l.f. X J Kissa palette, I'm going in with this rusty red color, and I'm just going to create the bruising. I'm also going to go in with various shades of matte black, red, blue, and a little bit of purple eyeshadows to create that bruising around my face. And then going in with a red body paint, I'm just going to create the cuts. Once I have that all done, I'm going to continue to shade around my face. And then check to see if that prosthetic is dry. Once that's kind of dry, I'm going back in with the Collab foundation that I used on my face and just patting that around with my finger. And then going back in with those same shadow shades that I used around my face to create the bruising and putting that onto the prosthetic. And then to deepen up those actual hoof marks, I'm going in with the black eyeshadow, going back in with the red body paint and darkening up some of those cuts, and then going in with some fake blood, adding that to the cuts and the hoof mark. And that is it for the gore version of Anna. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye.